If you've just picked up the new M4 model, you're probably wondering, do I go with the rugged armor, the paper-like texture for drawing, or the privacy shield for working in public? Choosing the wrong one can ruin your Apple Pencil experience, or make your screen look like a grainy mess. Today, we are breaking down the top 6 options to see which one earns a permanent spot on your glass. Which of these features is a must-have for you? Durability or texture? Let me know in the comments. All the links are in the description below. On number 6, ESR Armorite Screen Protector. Did you know this glass can actually hold more weight than a standard gym plate? The ESR Armorite for the 13-inch iPad Air M4 is a beast of a protector, featuring high alumina tempered glass that boasts a 9H hardness rating and can withstand a staggering 110 pounds of pressure. In real-life scenarios, it acts as the ultimate sacrifice layer, absorbing impacts from desk height drops and resisting nasty scratches from keys or stylus nibs with ease. The build quality is top tier, featuring an oleophobic coating that keeps the screen feeling slick even during marathon drawing sessions. What really makes this a winner, though, is the ultra-fit alignment tray. Aligning a 13-inch sheet of glass by hand is a nightmare, but this snap-on frame makes it foolproof. Compared to the Spigen Glass.tr, the Armorite feels noticeably more robust against heavy impacts, even if the bezel coverage is a hair less tight. For the price, getting a 2-pack of this military-grade glass is incredible value for money. It's the perfect choice for students or artists who want a crystal-clear HD view and total Apple Pencil responsiveness without worrying about a $1,000 repair bill. What do you think? Is 110 pounds of pressure resistance overkill, or just enough peace of mind? On number 5, Mobdic Paperfeel Glass Screen Protector. Have you ever felt like writing on an iPad is a bit too much like ice skating with a pen? The Mobdic Paperfeel Glass is the solution, bridging the gap between rugged 9H tempered glass protection and that satisfying tooth of real paper. Unlike those flimsy plastic films that feel cheap, this uses a sturdy glass base to defend against high-impact drops while giving you a micro-nano textured surface. For digital artists using Procreate, or students taking notes in GoodNotes, this texture is a game-changer because it eliminates the wobble you get on bare glass. The Easy Snap Pro Kit makes installing it on the massive 13-inch screen surprisingly simple and bubble-free. When you stack it up against the famous paper-like film, Mobdic wins on safety because paper-like is just thin plastic with zero drop protection. While the matte finish does introduce a tiny bit of grain to your 4K videos, the trade-off for better Apple Pencil control and massive glare reduction is totally worth it. It's an exceptional value for money, especially since it usually comes in a multi-pack. Would you trade a little bit of screen clarity for a better writing experience? Drop a comment below. On number 4, Taurus Diamond Shield Screen Protector. Is your iPad your most important business tool? If so, the Taurus Diamond Shield is designed for you, utilizing aerospace-grade glass strengthened at 850 degrees Celsius to provide 7 times military-grade shatterproof protection. This is the heavy hitter for travelers or professionals where the risk of a screen-down drop is a constant reality. The build quality is undeniably premium, featuring an ultra-slick coating that feels exactly like the original Apple glass. But the real magic here is the one-pull Easy Frame installation kit. You literally pull a tab, and it aligns the glass while vacuuming away dust at the same time. It's the easiest installation I've ever seen. Compared to the ESR Armorite, Taurus is definitely more expensive for a single pack, but the specialized installation technology is worth the premium if you've ever struggled with glass. Dust bubbles in the past. It's a top-tier investment for anyone who wants the absolute best installation experience and the toughest glass on the market. Have you ever ruined a screen protector during the install? This might be your savior. On number 3, Panda Shield 2-pack 9H Plus Tempered Glass. Are you looking for the best bang for your buck without sacrificing military-grade safety? The Panda Shield 2-pack is rated for 12-foot drops, making it one of the most durable options on this list for the 13-inch Air. Its primary strength is its 99.9% transparency, which preserves the vibrant colors and 120 Hz scrolling that make the M4 iPad so beautiful. The build quality is enhanced by an electroplated coating that is far better at repelling fingerprints than generic brands. It also comes with an easy install box that automates the alignment, which is a huge relief for a screen this large. When compared to the Taurus system, Panda Shield offers a very similar gravity-based adhesion, but gives you 2 protectors for a significantly lower price. While it doesn't have the matte texture of the Mobdic, It's incredibly smooth for rapid writing and note-taking. I'd highly recommend this for general users who want maximum HD fidelity and a backup protector ready to go. Does a 12-foot drop rating make you feel safer? Or do you think you'd never drop it from that high anyway? On number 2, Easy Glaze 2-pack military grade protector. If you own the flagship 13-inch Pro or Air and want a no-compromise shield, the Easy Glaze is a serious contender with a 220% boost in durability over standard films. It's reinforced to survive 12-foot drops and 110 pounds of pressure, but the real star is the X-Silk technology. This coating claims to reduce fingerprints by 95%, which is a massive deal for a 13-inch slab of glass that usually gets covered in smudges within minutes. The Flawless Fit box is another standout, automatically removing dust during the application to ensure a perfect result. Compared to the Spigen Glass.tr, the Easy-Glaze offers a higher drop rating and a more consistent 2-pack value. It is a premium-priced option, but they include a 365-day worry-free warranty, which is rare in the world of screen protectors. This is the one I'd recommend for frequent travelers who throw their iPad into crowded bags with other gear. Is fingerprint resistance a big deal for you, or do you not mind wiping your screen down every day? On number 1, ProCase Privacy Screen Protector. Do you ever feel like everyone on the bus is reading your emails? The ProCase Privacy Protector is a specialized security tool that uses micro-louver technology to narrow the viewing angle to 30 degrees. This means that while you see a crystal clear screen, anyone looking from the side sees a total blackout. It's a vital asset for healthcare workers, commuters, or anyone handling confidential info. Despite the privacy tint, it's still made of 9H tempered glass, so you aren't sacrificing physical protection for privacy. When compared to the expensive ZAG Invisible Shield, ProCase is much more budget-friendly while still maintaining great Apple Pencil sensitivity. You should keep in mind that it only works in landscape mode and will slightly dim your screen brightness, but for the added security, it's a fair trade. Unlike the others, this one often lacks an alignment tray, so you'll need a steady hand for the install. Would you find a privacy screen useful for your daily work, or do you prefer the full brightness of a clear protector? Let me know. That wraps up our deep dive into the best 13-inch iPad Air M4 screen protectors for 2026. If this video helped you decide, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe for more tech reviews, and hit the bell icon so you never miss an update. Which protector are you leaning towards? Tell me in the comments. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.